Malcolm Allen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sisters and brothers, and let me first bring greetings on behalf of my president, Ken Lowenza, from the Canadian Auto Workers. I am a Canadian auto worker. Just happened to have a change of clothes for the last 2 years and had the opportunity to sit in that place on behalf of all of you, on behalf of all workers across this country, because that's why I came here. I came here to represent not only my constituents, but to understand that where I came from as a worker, I intend to represent workers. But let me tell you, Wayne, they can change the sign, they can change the logo, but it's still Inco. It's Inco in Canada, it's Inco in Port Colborne and Sudbury and Voisey Bay and Thompson, and in our hearts they will always be Inco. The Brazilian corporation can change the name, it can change its logo, it can change its colors, but it'll never be able to change the heart and soul of what Inco is, and that's you. You're the heart and soul of Inco, the heart and soul of this country, the heart and soul of workers. Be strong in this country, and this Parliament is going to understand it because of the folks that you send there, whether it be me, whether it be our leader Jack Layton, whether it be Nikki Ashton, whether it be Dave Christopherson, Claude Gravel, or one of the others that send the message that workers matter, that we matter, what we say matters. And Harper, you're going to listen to what we say as workers, or we will make you understand what the price is. And the price is, you're going home. And he can reapply for his job as the president of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. My guess is they don't want him back. But at the end of the day, because to be honest with you, a guy that spends $1 billion on security for 2 summits for 4 days, actually we think, you know what, he ought to be on the other side of the table from us in negotiating that contract for Inco, because if he was, we'd be settled by now, because the way he spends money, this would be long since gone. But let me just say to you, your cause is just, not just because you're there saying it's about us, because that's not what you're saying. You're saying we're working on behalf of all workers, we're striking on behalf of all workers in this country, so that all workers understand by your resolve, by your struggle, that they don't have to be afraid. Whether they be unionized, whether they be non-unionized, they will know through your efforts and your struggles, your determination and your courage, that they also can stand tall as workers and fight the next fight that comes, because believe you me, when your struggle is over, there'll be another one. And after that, there'll be another one. And after that, there will be another one, because for us as workers, it has always been that way. But the one thing, sisters and brothers, we need to remember, we win.
That's right.
And we will win this one, we will win the next one, and at some day in the future, my intention is, with your help, we as workers will win that place and make it ours, because we are the folks of this country, we are the workers of this country, the citizens of this country. This is our place. We deserve to be there, we deserve to set the rules for workers, and we deserve to be the government in this country, and with your help and your assistance, we will make it so. Well, I ask you to continue to struggle. I know I don't have to ask, because I've been talking to guys in Port, and I see some of them standing over there. Let me tell you, there may only be 120 in Port Colborne now. All of us remember the days in Port when there was thousands. But they stand strong like thousands, that 120. You know, the so-called, you know, the Marginal Light Brigade, so-called through the Valley of Death. Well, let me tell you, the Valley of Death, Inco, you have no idea what struggle you took on when you took on the steelworkers. And you have no idea the struggle you took on when you decided to fight the guys in Port Colborne and Sudbury, Voisey Bay and Thompson's. And they will regret the day they rued it, because we will win the struggle. Solidarity, sisters and brothers, stay strong.
You know, while I was planning this event, I think my biggest victory, and what had me jumping for joy, is when I finally got confirmation that we had all 3 opposition parties speaking here today. So I would just like to thank all the 3 opposition parties for coming out here today and showing your support to reform to the Canada Investment. Thank you very much. Up next, we've got Miles Sullivan. He's a staff rep for the United Steelworkers.